Pozdrav svima ljudi, dobrodošli u moj novi live stream. Kao što možete vidjeti po naslovu, danas igramo Horizon Zero Dawn The Frozen Wilds DLC. Znači ne znamo ćemo li ga danas celog preći ili nećemo, ja se nadam da hoćemo, ali vidjet ćemo o tom potom. Ok, ovdje sad sve vamo da naredim pošto... Pošto Bog, mislim ovo... Pošto je Bog rekao. Ok. I eto, bez daljeg odugovlačenja možemo se baciti na, mislim, ovo prelaženje ovog DLC-a. Ok, evo ga, tu je Frozen Wilds, including, kaže. Sve je dobro dok je including, dobro je dok nije excluding. Jer ako je excluding, onda sam ga najebao bate. Okej. Evo ga, ovaj je znak za Frozen Wild.
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
Seems you're a long way from anything. Where does this trail lead?
For me, it leads south, away from the Banuk, past the Grave Horde. Banukai, watch over me. This is the quickest way out of the cut, instead of going all the way through Oseram territory. And take it from me, you want a quick way out of the cut.
I haven't even arrived yet. Why would I want to leave?
Strange machine attacks? A curse on the mountain? It's enough to make me look forward to Meridian.
You're going to Meridian?
Yes. I was named an envoy to the Karja King's court. No one else wanted to do it. It's not so bad. I just recount the songs from Ban-Or, and the Karja draw their funny little glyphs. I tell them of the machine's growing anger, and the Karja King still offers aid, even though he knows the Banuk will not accept it.
What sort of place is the cut?
It's on the edge of everywhere. The edge of Ban-Or, the edge of the mountains, the edge of other tribes' territories. It's suffered in the war with the Karja. But it suffered before that too. Life there is a test to survive out on the edge.
Not exactly homey. I can see why you'd want to move on.
Home is what you carry in a roll on your back.
What kind of strange machines? And what kind of curse?
Machines tougher and crazier than anything in the south, I heard. And smoke comes off the mountain like a funeral pyre all day and night. But like I said, I just passed through now.
Well, thanks for the warning. I'm curious about these machines, though.
And the warning rolled off you. I understand you adventurers are all alike. Good luck.
Hvala ti. New side quest into the Frozen Wilds. Jeste, to je ta misija.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the
Evo
world.
ga, silence
I was
opet.
thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator.
Ovo zvukovi.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Čak samo moment, ljudi.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
The young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunder's drum. Sometimes, loss is the price of survival.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
prizivaju, braća. Idi u pičku materinu.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it!
Aratak.
For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning.
Kurac.
Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. It frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Werak up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rasps. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Aurea.
Completed side quest info
Maybe
the
worth a
frozen
shot?
wilds. The Shaman's Path. Dobro. Talk to Aratak option. Čekaj, da vidim je li ovo ta misija, pošto ovdje ima i side questova i main questova i svega. Ima 5 glavnih questova ovdje. Ima i 4 side questa, dobro. Znači The Shaman's Path, to je ta side misija, dobro. To je glavna misija za ovaj DLC. Mogu da pričam s ovim opcijama.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Well, I guess that's it.
That's all you could.
Right.
Dobro, zajeb.
Let's see who survives longer.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this demon
Znači ovdje
affects
su ove
machines,
zelene, to su
Gotta
ti
find Rhea.
side
to
questovi.
do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
The spikes the demon drives up from the ground. Just look
Ja se nadam da ovaj DLC nije toliko, aj da kažemo, težak.
From the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet.
The spire cast a
Outlanders.
shadow on the mesa.
Large
The
outlanders.
Osram are newcomers.
Fajn, naltuk.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That must be Naltuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. When I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is. You might be able to destroy it. Or override it. machines. And it can be overridden.
You are quite the warrior.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right, I guess I'm off to the...
Vidi kolika je ova regija.
The ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Pa nije baš toliko velika. Ova regija, ajde da kažemo, malo je veća od ove početne regije ovdje da sam bio. Pa da, onako duplo veća. Nećemo ubijati ove ovdje živutke. Ljudi, ne bacajte smeće. Ljudi, zagađenje je sve veće. Opa.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path
Je ovo
begins somewhere up
protivnik
above.
ili naš? Dobro, ovo je neki trader tamo. Jebote, ja sad gledam u fazonu, ne bi nikad rekao da je ova igrica izašla, to jest da je ova igra izašla 2017. godine. Mislim, okej, ovaj edition što ja trenutno igram, on je izašao 2022. ako se ja ne varam. Sad ću da proverim. – 2020. na PC-u izašla, ha. Dobro, ajde, zajebi. Znači, pre 5 godina je izašao ovaj skoro PC remaster, a igre su izašle ovako inače pre 8 godina.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Šta bilo odjednom ode sa grafikom?
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
Okej, gore.
Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
Sad verovatno pravo ili moram na ovo da skočim, ne.
Another marker. Good. Okay, that way then. Not this way. But then, where? I see. Up.
Ja. Ah. Aha, okej. Ah.
Stalkers. Better be careful.
Stalkers. Boga mi ovaj precision arrow su kaj dobri. Daj duplo više damage-a od ovog od običnog. To jest od ovih od običnih strela. A samo traže ovaj ovdje dodatan ovaj materijal, a to je ova žica, to jest wire. Ovdje ništa. Sam došao samo da se pobijem s ovim bratom. I ništa više. Možda vamo ima neki poteljak. Aha. Nije. Možda ima neki drugi put. Evo ovdje, bravo.
Okay, through here. Better go back. After I grab this loot.
Moram ovdje.
Past these stalkers. Hopefully out of this cave. Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Jebem li ti pećinču. Taman mi ovo treba.
How's this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before it can cross.
Ajde, izlazi iz vode, će se prehladiš.
Now how do I cross this one? Down it is. There's the way up. I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Opa. Pa zašto se ne uvati gore kučko glupa? Vratilo me skroz ovdje.
How's this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
Tako sam trebao i prvog puta.
Around the bend we go. Now how do I cross this one? I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it.
Dobro je.
Okay, heading for more waterfalls.
Follow the Shaman's path. Pa evo ga, pratim ga već godinama. Klasik. Ovo ti je ono tipa Uncharted troll.
Bergen wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. I don't think it's friendly.
Marker, ja ne znam ni zašto ovo više ni puštam ovdje. ovaj đavo. Ni meni se ne sviđa, sestro. Treba i ovo da overridujem. Okej.
finding Araya, which means I've got to climb.
Ovo što znači, ovo je bilo i opciono, ovo nisam ni morao da radim. Ali ajde, što da ne. Da ne trčim kroz DLC ko budala, da ima barem neki mali izazov. Jebim ti izazov.
I should be able to get up there. This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some drugim crystals and see why it's worth a lot. Naltuk said Araya went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Jednu misiju radim već koliko, vrate, pola sata. I ne nadzire se kraj.
Maybe Araya's inside. Lots of strange equipment. What was this place? Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
Aha. Idemo Spider-Man vibes.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. Oh, that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open.
Gotovo, slično ko Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs, koliko je zapravo ta franšiza imala potencijala, ali ne bio to Ubisoft kada ne bi nešto zasro. Prvi deo mi se toliko svideo da to nije normalno i drugi mi se svidelo manje. A treći deo, to jest onaj Legion, to je toliko očajan bio, to je toliko očajna igra da to nije normalno. Znači malo, zapravo kod mene malo igara, ono, žalim što sam ih kupio i što sam ih uopšte igrao. Watch Dogs Legion je ta igrica koju žalim i što sam igrao i što sam kupio i što sam potrošio toliko vremena na nju. I kao, potrošio sam jedno 10 sati, ali mogao sam kvalitetnije nešto da potrošim to vrijeme. Na neku kvalitetniju igru.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
Druže, ima li kraja ovoj misiji, ovoj ovdje? A je to što kad pređete ovu misiju ima još 3. Ajmo ovdje jedan lagani quick save-ić. Ok, sam ću se banovati iz života što sam ovo rekao. Quick save-ić, bra.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Ok, šta je vam ovdje ima ovaj jedan Java menu prank. Dobro. Da, evo ko mi 5 puta ovo poslade poruku ovdje.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask, to guide me. Who
are you?
No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Ovo je sad malo teže. Odakle ovaj svetlost dolazi? Aha, odavde moram svetlost da usmerim negdje. Mora ovako. Aha. A nije. Da me jebeš, ja ne znam šta ovdje treba da radim, aha. Treba odavde nekako dovde da ovo dovedem. Ovaj signal. Aha. Kurac. Pičku materiju. Kako sad ovo treba da se odradi? Ovdje ne može. I odavde ide signal, odavde mora da počne. Drugde ne može, ovdje samo može ovdje i ovdje. Dobro. Ma kaki. Ovo može samo navo da se šalje. A ovdje može ovdje da se šalje samo... O. Evo leba. Dobro, dobro. Možda ovdje treba da ima kaki ovdje, samo može ovako da ćera signal. I signal. Ja, ovdje ne može ovaj crveni đavo. Kod su tebe tu potrefili i turnuli, jebim li ti lebac. Aha. A čekaj, može li ovo... A ne može ovo da ide u nakrsno ovdje, jebi ga. Pa odavde ide signal, mora do ovdje negdje, ovdje da se završi. Prijateljice, ti se ovdje mnogo načeka. Znači, odavde treba neka jebaću ti sunce. Znači, ovo mora ili ovako, ovdje imam 50-50%. Znači, ajmo vamo, ćeramo ovdje. Dobro, ovo ćera tu, ovo ćera tu. I ovo ne ćera nigde. Robi, veliki pozdrav tebe. Znači, ovo mora da ide... Ovako ovo mora da ide. To je definitivno. Opa. Ovako možda. Pa tu. Pa ovako. Provaljujem ga, ljudi, provaljujem ga. Ljudi, provaljujem ga. Provalio sam ga, ljudi. Provalio sam ga. Nema šta. Evo ti, Oreja.
No, I will not submit. Oreya, the daemon is forcing me. Oreya.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you?
Aloy.
And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Well, you said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's drum, don't you?
You
heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help. Trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Palim te Bože, konačno kraj kvesta.
Feels like if I blink my eyes...
For the Werak, jel to ta misija sljedeća? Jeste, for the Werak. Ja pratim ovo pod 2, to mi je bliže ovdje. Potrbivaće. kurac ovih koracija.
Hunting grounds. Good a place as any to make a name for myself with the Banuk. Keeper, Araya said that I should compete in the trials here.
Araya did? She's never sent someone before. And what is your reason for training? I would ask this of any Banuk who attempted the trials.
I'm going to challenge Aratak to become chieftain of his Werak.
Well, you better get started then.
I'm done with training right now.
Then training's done with you. So you'll need to own a Banuk Stormslinger to take this trial. The Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed. Use the rope to get to the arena and we'll start. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Well, they're still surprised.
last area, konačno last.
Saw me. Here we go.
Kašić atak je veliki podatak, kaže no time, no see.
Look at this. So that's you have. I beat a champion's time. That should get the work.
Doviđenja. Lave, kad dođu gosti, šta im kažu, oni kažu dobar dan, mi im kažemo doviđenja. Jebem mu. Izgleda se meni čini da ćemo mi ovo, da ću ja ovo iz 2 dela odraditi ovaj DLC. Kaže vatreni bis, kiss, biggie. A, kak je to je?
Very cold. I get it.
No shit, Sherlock, da je cold, da je hladno. DLC se zove Frozen Wilds, brate, zaleđene divljine. Jok će bude ovdje toplo. Već, brate, kad budemo igrali Forbidden West u DLC-u Burning Shores, tu će već da bude vruće. Pošto zato se to zove Burning Shores, vatrene one obale. Kako se zove DLC u Forbidden West.
I'll tuck that away.
Jebim li ti, stolica mi si iskrivila, brate, ne mogu da sednem po čovek. Evo. I još plus mi se klizaju i ove jebene pantalone na ovoj ovdje stolici u pičku lepu materiju. Sve me je.
Bandits aren't subtle. Clearing them out would send a different kind of message.
We're getting picked off! Gonna get you!
Time to rain down some pig! Much of a mess! Where that came from. Sending you something. Lost him. Gotcha.
That signal will bring in reinforcements if they set it off. All right. This is where it ends.
Surround them.
Smells peaceful. I hate peace. A lot of people die peacefully. Not me. I got a feeling. Search the camp. Get out there, turn over every rock, see what comes crawling out.
Contact! It's killer time! won't survive this. Gonna pick you apart shot by shot.
The Oseram's fire weapon. Could come in handy.
Time for you to hurt.
Wouldn't want to.
I'm no use here. Sending you something.
Oj, hvala kurcu, pa ovo završi.
Won't be long before the Werak finds out I took out the bandit camp. In fact, I'll bet my name's all over Song's Edge. Might be time to challenge Aratak.
There's no life left in that tall map with the frost figures.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Werak.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. But not always the best judge of
people.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
Araya, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunderstrom. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures, then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted.
Stay safe if
Here
you
I
can.
come.
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay.
The nobles fiddle with
Stocking up. Okay, the Frost figure should be just up there. The Frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin! To hunt, to strive! That is the way of the Banuk, and of the contest before you. You will climb the Frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west.
What?
Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark.
Now! All right, gotta head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the paths. Okay, up we go. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. I seem to be on the right path. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
Kaže ovo neki DLC najče, da.
Come on, climb up here! Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon!
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Two bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Two dead bellowbacks coming up.
Znači, tek sam sad skontao da šta igraš. Imam ovu igru na PS4 disku, Mada uglavnom oni daju to sve na ovaj kurton. Neće mene ovo da zajebava, pičkali. Mater. Evo ga. Neće da me zajebavaju.
Over here, Challenger! Raise your marker!
Lepo su upali cheat i boli me dupe.
I better get to that balloon.
Jer ja da ih bijem pola sata, ne pada mi na
Come on over here and launch your balloon!
I'm ahead only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
O, Link ti je just veliki pozad tebe. Ja kak upališ cheat, ovaj ode Horizon Zero Dawn ka eto tebe. Samo ako nekome smeta što cheat, on kaj neko ide u pičku materiju. Single player igrica, nemo da ste kaj smarači.
Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Prijavit ću te Gabenu. Ma prijavi, možda mi popuši kurac da vidi.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Kažu upalio sam cheat utri ujutru i pojavio se Linki. Kaj ti si kaj magnet za cheater. Ja da se njakam sa njima pola sata ne pada mi na pamet.
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven she's the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
Let's see what this a new outfit. And a weapon like Artox. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear.
Opa! Firebreak.
Now to Long Notch. Nothing left.
Čekajte samo malo.
Might need that.
Još 2 misije mi ostalo do kraja, jel da? do kraja ovog DLC-a, gdje ova Firebreak i The Forge of Winter. Te dve su mi ostale misije. Ajde da bude fair, ako bude zadnji boss fight isključit ću ovaj odjeđavo cheat. Daj kažemo da bude malčice fair. Iako ovo uopšte nije fair, pošto treba da ga bijem pola sata. Beži bre, ja njemu sa lukom i strelom dam mu koliko beše. Dajem im po 15 helta. Mislim ovo, brate, 60 sam level, brate, mislim ono... Ali okej, kao znam šta su htjeli da kažu, da urade kao strategija, ono, weak pointe mu kao gađaš i to sve. Ali ajde to. Ali je to ti weak pointi. Nego što je, znači, one weak pointi, ono, brza igrica, a nikako ne možeš da ih pogodiš, te weak pointe. Jedino kaj je nešto da no life-aš igricu, a što se meni ne radi kod single player igara. Zato mi baš i ne leži ti žanrovi, ono, na primjer Souls. Ili generalno RPG mi, onako RPG, ajde da kažemo donekle može, ali ni RPG mi baš nešto ne leži. Mislim, ovo mogu da igram RPG, nije da mi ne leži, nego mogu da igram, brate, ali ono smaranje, brate, ono grindovanje, neko. Nekako mi odvlači pažnju od priče. Ako se neko ne slaže sa mnom, kaj to je u redu. A nemoj kasnije da dođe tamo neki batica u fazonu da mi backseat u fazonu nja, kaj nije to tako, kaj nije u redu.
And our scouts are watching for more. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that.
Evo.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep
ljudi, vi niste svesni, brate, koliko je dosadan ovaj DLC, zapravo. Igra glavna mi je onako puno zanimljivija.
Quick and decisive retribution. That's what those bandits deserve.
Water lapping on old stone.
artifacts are sound to sleep to and not live to.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
It hasn't been easy for you, Araya. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Illuminati.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Koliko zapravo retardirano izgledaju ovi kada vode rituale za nešto što je ono najosnovnije.
Come! The spirit awaits!
Not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed
power
to
of the old ones.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
A ovo je to što su... Jebeni ti mater glupo. Ovo je zapravo to što su pokazivali ono juče u end kredicima, ako se sećate. Ona skalamerija.
You're down. The others haven't noticed. Machines.
samo moment. Ne. I ovo da upalim za svaki slučaj. Ignore crafting requirements. Jesam cavulj, ali dičim se time. Mislim, ono, brate, ako ćemo realno... ja ne podržavam cheatovanje u multiplayer igrama. U single player igrama, brate, ne škodite nikome, brate, mislim, ovo jebi ga. Ne škodite nikome, brate, to je to. Mislim, ovo ja sam prešao igru bez cheatova na PlayStation, drugi put mi je dosadno, brate, da grindam budala.
Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so,
ovo, ljudi, ovaj čep, ovo je najveće zlo. Ikad izmišljeno.
We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
Now follow my lead.
Pipes, towers, steam, frost.
Bodies. It's a shame. Take whatever you want to keep us alive. Look out! More machines! Our door is open last time.
Damon has closed it to us.
And we'll find another way. Is this a projector?
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job.
Ovdje ako ne bude zadnji boss, ja ne znam šta će onda biti.
None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something.
Margarita.
This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit...
Aha, treba da holdujem.
More machines. Make ready. I don't put much stock in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Opa!
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
Taken over.
It's like an infection.
Taken over.
This machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
Ljudi, ja polako počinjem, mislim ovo nije vezano za igru. Ja polako počinjem da sumnjam da imam neke japanske korene. Zbog kose, pošto Japanci skoro svi imaju crnu kosu i ovakvu kosu koju ja imam. Nije ni čudo zašto me lože japanske igre. To je tačnije japanski stil igara poput Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei, Ghostwire Tokyo, šta sam ono već još što se odvijalo u Japanu prelazio. Ne znam. Evo ga, posljednja misija, ljudi.
Alright, down we go.
The Forge of Winter, to je posljednja misija.
In there?
Doesn't look like there's much choice.
To the heart of the daemon, then.
Expel the cauldron.
I'm with you.
I'll have to go over and
Stay. I have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Oh, she's in the air!
Now to shut off that vent. Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge. That circular device. What does it do?
Čekaj. Jesam ja prešao ovaj DLC na Playci kad sam igrao? Ma ljudi, ja sam prelazio ovaj DLC.
Okay, let's get them across.
Ja vidim, nešto mi ova misija poznata. A da ono jeste poznata. Sam trebao ladno vamo. A ne, nisam trebao. Možda ovdje? Aha.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Auto me fora.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Damon ruined it.
Exploit successful. Restraints
Activate the
evaded. To any
console.
human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin.
Overtool
Traceroutes have confirmed this
recharging.
entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to the
Spirit speaks to me.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was
Al sam ga deknuo, brate, ono.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes. I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Ajde jebi.
Try to find a way through.
Aha.
I need to get Araya and Artak across. That should do it.
Ajde, legende.
And now it's my turn.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. Maybe I found one. Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. I wonder if I can
Ovo imam osjećaj kao da igram, brate, neki FPS. Kad ovako vidim ove ode da se podižu, da se spuštaju.
sideways too.
Koji tajming pišljivi. Overwrite to bre, jebem ti leba majku. Ajde, legende.
This looks like the old path. Close now.
Ja se isto nadam da smo blizu. Glas dajemo na.
The altar.
But we have to find out.
Jej, idemo opet ovdje.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
sad ide ovako. Znači ovo treba tu da ga nekako uguram.
Battery countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light, it's Aurea, your servant, your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers, thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am incorporated.
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon.
Hephaestus.
There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Da, ja sam ovaj DLC prelazio i prešao. Ja sam skoro zaboravio da sam uopšte ovo prelazio.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast! We can't let it stop us!
A ne, nisam teo, ma boli mu.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
No!
Rerouting our network.
Don't!
Spirit! Cyan, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Plavetnje.
Aurea, I'm free.
Tako je.
You must escape.
My sister!
Crkva.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artok. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Gosh.
One of those?
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Sad kad čitava planina eksplodira. Budna.
Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you,
Jadan
he will
Aratak.
give it all he has.
To jest Artak.
Aloy's here.
To jest Zara.
That's enough for now.
Aloy's here.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing. All the winters coming at once.
Jel konačno to kraj ovog DLC-a? Jebeni ti DLC.
Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
She was willing to fight. She wouldn't let anything stop her.
She was Banuk until the end. I was wrong. The Karja never broke her, only made her stronger.
So it wasn't your failure. It was her decision.
They always said I had an unshakable will. But Arrayas was the mountain I could only aspire to. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was. And why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Werak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
Huh.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding anyway. Whatever they are, this...
I šta, tu je gotov ovaj DLC. Out of port, dobro, imam još ovih ovdje side questova. I ovih errands, ove errands, kako god da se ovo zove.
Still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of.
Dobro, eto ovaj deo, to je ovaj novi DLC. Tu je cijela mapa i tu smo završili. Što se tiče ovaj DLC-a, pa nije ni loš ni DLC, mislim, ono, solidan je. Ali nije bolji od igre, po mom mišljenju. Ali eto. Šta ovaj Silence ima tu da mi priča? Farewell, farewell. Ajde još jedan quick save tu da uradim. Manually save quit. Ali eto, završili smo isto ovaj DLC. ...15 sati nam je trebalo za oba da pređemo, 29 od 79 achievementa, znači 50 još ima. Ok, ovo uploada se ovo određava. Ok, sad samo... da li je to? Evo ga. Dobro, čekaj da prebaci na vode scenu. Da napišemo naslovu da je ceo DLC da se zna. Ceo DLC. I ovaj thumbnail da promenim da piše ceo DLC. I da stavim ovaj The Complete Walkthrough pošto je završeno ovo sve. Ali eto, ništa ljudi moji, to je to što se tiče ovoga live streama. Hvala puno svima što su gledali, hvala puno svima što su lajkovali i to je to što se tiče ovoga live streama, vidimo u sljedećem. Pause, uživajte u ostatku dana, I love all of you. Pause.